What's going on, you guys? This is Aaron from Departures Capital, and welcome to our Friday afternoon at the close today live stream. How are you guys doing today? I'm going to be live for, we'll see how the turnout is, 15, 20 minutes, maybe half an hour, depending on how things go. And in this video, we're going to be talking just about the markets today, the close. We did have a green day for MindMed, closed above $5, so I was very happy about that. A little bit of red for Lightlink, down to 57 or 8, but overall a pretty good day, quiet day. Hope you guys have some plans for this relaxing weekend. Sorry, I'm just turning on my comments. MMED, what's your thoughts on Bluestone Resources? Haven't heard you mention of it lately. We'll talk about that in a sec. What are your thoughts on Supreme? What are your thoughts on letting me win some MindMed merch? You've got to get Mr. Wonderful on the show. I agree. Very much so. JR said maybe. That's obviously not a promise. We know how busy Mr. Wonderful is, but that would be awesome. So, let's see. I've got a few articles. I want to talk about some stuff from Kitco. I had a theory too, guys, that Kitco might get a little bit more into cryptos, and like any company that's built an awesome platform under one asset class like gold and silver, I can see them maybe diversifying into crypto. So that's just my theory. Obviously, you guys know, for anyone who's been here from the start, DC started off as a channel that talks a lot about MJ stocks, and here we are talking about all different kinds of stocks. So we'll look at all those things in a second. I do want to take a look first at a few things from Kitco. I did finalize my buy list for all of the gold and silver stocks that I want to buy. It's quite long now. I added some mid-cap gold producers. Feel free to add your favorite companies. And give me 1 second, guys. Okay, so, all right. I want to take first a look at the gold survey. Where the heck is it? Give me 1 sec. There we go. Okay. So guys, we got to find this gold survey first. Sorry about that. I was just doing something real quick. Here we go. So, wow, look at the shift in sentiment in terms of gold. 71% of Wall Street's bearish, 14% was bullish, 14% neutral. Main Street remains bullish on gold at 51%, but there was a sudden sentiment shift change for gold. Gold will lead the markets lower. I'd love to hear more about your theory on that one. Mutant ref. So let's look at the close for some of, what's up, Samsai? Let's look at the close for some of our favorite stocks. So first off, MindMed did close at 506, which is decent, up 2.4%. Above $5, that's pretty good. I was looking for it to kind of hold $5. Although over the last couple trading sessions, we weren't able to retest 525, 530, but I think that the trend's still looking like it's, up. We are higher than the previous high not too long ago. So that's looking pretty good. Yeah, like I said, LLT closed at 57 cents, down 8%, with some selling into the close. What are your thoughts on Walbridge Mining? We'll take a look at all those stocks in just 2 seconds. I just want to go over a few of the stocks that we talk about every single day. That's that. And then the mining sector, really quickly. Biggest decliners, Northern Dynasty Minerals, TriStar Gold, Vizsla Resources. Vizsla's down to 151. So I'm liking the prices there. Brixton Metals up 12%. Silver did have a pretty decent day today. Gatos Silver up over 19, Reina Silver, Mag Silver. So silver was doing pretty good today. I just want to look at something real quick here. So gold closed down, silver closed up. Continuing to detach, we're seeing the gold and silver ratio get smaller. And I can see that continuing. So anyways, guys, let's talk about the overall markets real quick. And then we'll get to viewer requests and all that kind of stuff. Like I said, I don't know how long I'll stream for, maybe 15, 20, 30 minutes if we get a really good turnout. But yeah, so Dow trickles lower but remains near record highs as energy climbs. The Dow struggled for direction Friday, but a rebound in cyclicals like energy and financials from weakness a day earlier kept losses in check. So it was a pretty much flat day for the Dow, and S&P and the Nasdaq up 0.5%. So Walbridge mining, actually, let's get back to that because actually I forgot to add that to my list of gold stocks. If this thing ever loads, like, what the heck? I think Walbridge mining, I mean, they've got good ownership. They've got a decent looking asset. I think it looks super cheap right now, to be honest. This is not financial advice. Obviously, none of my videos are. Don't buy or sell stocks because you heard about it on Departures Capital, just to make that disclaimer. But I've owned Walbridge, sold it in the 80s or 90s in favor of growth. But I think they look very cheap right now. That's just my simple opinion. So in terms of the MindMed merch winners, guys, I will be announcing the MindMed merch winner on Departure Stocks today. So tune into Departure Stocks. I think I'm just going to make a video about my updated watch list for the watch list that I want to buy up for gold and silver companies. We can go over it real quick. But I will talk about this on Departure Stocks. Thanks for telling me about MindMed. I'm up 4,000 on it so far, which is a lot for me. So we have Aurora, good stuff. I'm happy that, you guys can make some money. So on this list, we'll break it down real quick. So Aftermath Silver, Alexco, Argonaut Gold, that's a mid-cap gold producer. A lot of silver companies, this list was built silver-focused with emphasis on the small cap sector, and then small cap gold producers, and then finally mid-tier or small cap gold explorers, and then finally mid-tier producers. So those are my three areas of focus in the mining sector. All right, so we can look at some of these other stocks now, whatever you guys want to look at. Supreme, down 6%. MJ stocks have taken a bit of a beating recently, although they've had a nice run. Annoying. Sorry, guys. Okay, there we go. GBLC. GBLC, one second. We can also look at a bunch of other stocks that we follow week to week. Graph Blockchain. 1.5 cents to 17.5 cents. Interesting. Field Trip Health. Yeah, it had a fantastic run. I saw just a day or two ago that stock was up like 50% intraday, and then I don't know what happened, but what a crazy run for Field Trip Health. Wow, this thing just loves being super slow, I guess. Yeah, Field Trip Health almost hit $10. So let's talk about this week. Some of the winners. Lightlink was a big runner this week from the 30s all the way up to the high 50s. On the topic of Walbridge, Cormark Securities released a really good research report on it, 1.5 to 4.6 million ounces once they release their maiden resource Q3. Yes, so a lot of those companies like Discovery Metals, I believe in Q2 is going to release their updated resource estimate. That's why I like that company. Definitely want to pile into it before that happens. And we've already kind of seen that happening. DSV. But some of these gold companies will be sleeping. They'll be sleepers, like sold for so long, and then they put out some good news and they might take off. I really do think that, so this chart looks pretty good for Discovery. I liked it below $2, but it's obviously not anymore. I think Fury Gold will have a good year. I really enjoyed that interview. Still hold some of their stock, and it's been doing pretty good so far for being a gold company, even despite the negative sentiment. But Unreal Gains still holding though. What a run this week. Yep. I remember looking at Field Trip Health when it was like $3. Right on par with MindMed, and here it is at 8. Obviously much smaller market cap. I think MindMed can do the same or better, hopefully down the road. Obviously I'm more bullish on MindMed. One interesting company that we will be working with and doing a ton of videos for, let's see here, Core One Labs. I'm actually looking to buy this pullback. Ticker symbol cool. That's one cool stock, guys. Wow, look at that recovery at the close. I didn't even notice that. Holy, someone bought the dip already. Numinous is also doing great at 40%. Yep, a lot of the psychedelic stocks are doing good. Madison Innovations. I think it's a very interesting company. I still want to buy some more. They did close up at 57 cents today. I think the chart's looking really good, making higher lows, and yes, Aaron, look at Nex. I've covered that company from their IPO, so I know all about them. They're doing fantastic. I don't know if I can, now they're in 506, closed up 7% today again. The chart looks pretty phenomenal. I think they're in a really awesome industry. I'll have more videos about them for you guys later. This was one that we started talking about at 140, and here we are at 509, so pretty awesome day. Yes, Aaron, I covered the company since they IPO'd. I've already interviewed their CEO, if you weren't tuning in. But yeah. It's funny, we have the same name. Let's look at a few other companies. How's Baby doing? $4.14. It did pull back a little bit. We'll see if this can hit all-time highs. Looked like we were getting a bit of a breakout, but we didn't get as high as all-time highs, so we'll see. Have you seen GDMP, Good Natural Products? Great company making biodegradable plastic containers. I have not, unfortunately. There's a ton of companies out there. TAT, Lifestyle and Wellness, pretty much at record highs. That was another one that we've covered for a long time since their IPO, since 70 whatever cents. So that was another good one. There's been a lot. I mean, MindMed, we started talking about MindMed at 50 cents. Since their IPO, day one. What else? Else Nutrition, 30 cents. It's been a good year and a half so far. Which other companies? I don't know. There's been a lot of companies. Oh, there's been a ton of companies, guys. Forgot to say, smash that like button and subscribe if you do like the content that you see here on the channel. So it's 4:16. I've pretty much said what I need to say. Not that I'm gonna go just yet, but bulls pile in ahead of long weekend. What's this? Let's take a look at this. But what are your thoughts on fire and the MJ sector in general? I have not really taken part of this rally, to be honest. But I think it's good. I don't know if it's sustainable. I mean, they are very undervalued at this point. But a lot of the companies were undervalued. I don't know about now. They've had so much hype come back into them. I guess now, from what I learned in the MJ sector, I know that there's lots of money to be made there, but I don't know. I feel better about investing in psychedelics just because they have medical applications, not recreational. I think I care more now about recreational applications. Not to say you can't make money on the retail side or the recreational side. It's obvious that you can. Just look at Cureleaf, Trueleaf, all those MSOs that are doing amazing. But I'd rather invest in companies like MindMed or an innovative company that's doing something to try and change the world or whatever it might be, or like a gold and silver company, just because I believe in the underlying commodity. Something useful, I guess you could say. Not to say that MJ products aren't useful. I just like to invest in things now that are almost essential. SLVDF Silver, what do you think 40% First Majestic and Sprott ownership? Let's take a look. See, those kind of questions I like. Silver Dollar Resources. Never heard of them before. Brand new? Might have to write that down. But we can Google them. Silver Dollar Resources. Here, let's take a look, guys. Mineral Exploration. Public offering in May 2020. CSC under ticker symbol SLV. Mexico. Wow, everything's so straightforward. All right, let's see what's up, guys. $10 million financing. Eric Sprott and First Majestic. That checks some big boxes right there. I'd have to do some more research, but it looks promising. I'm a big fan of anything First Majestic and Eric Sprott related. SLV, we'll add that to the list. Do you also invest in crypto or just stocks? I don't invest in any physical crypto. There's just one stock that I like for my play on crypto. Obviously, anyone who's been following the channel, it's LLT or Lightlink Technologies. That's my only crypto play. Great exploration led by a geologist of 87 years, 2 projects in Canada, strong financial backing. Cool, awesome. Thanks for that recommendation. All right, guys, so we're going to leave it at this. It's been 21 minutes. I know that I've streamed for an hour before, but I'll offer you guys a chance to say, a few more questions. Dogecoin, well, first off, I don't invest in cryptos myself. And I've heard it. Whenever I hear about something all over the media and all over social media and that, I probably won't even consider it, just because at that point, it's like that traditional saying of when everyone's talking about something, usually it's too late. So that's my thoughts on that. And now that doesn't mean it's not going to go up again or more, but let's see. Hello, pal. You gave me so many good picks. Happy to offer some back. Thanks, man. I'm happy to hear that. Holy smokes. Hello, pal's at 50 cents. That's another runner. It's been an awesome 3 months. I believe we started talking about it late 2020, and it's gone bananas since then. What's that? Almost 200% gains, something like that. Yep. So anyways, guys, offer those suggestions if there's anything else you want me to look at. Otherwise, I'm going to head out. I know it's Friday. You guys probably want to enjoy your weekend. Same goes for me. I'll try and make these live streams start at 3. I think I'm going to schedule them for Friday at 3. We'll make this like a show. So anyone who has any questions throughout the week can tune in on Fridays at 3. And then I can just talk to you guys about whatever you want. Specific stocks, obviously, and then anything else I'm looking at. So, yeah, it was a very quick live stream. One thing that, did spark my interest. TRCH, getting before the merger, the company are merging as materials. Please look into that. Thank me later. XLM will be a 5-digit stock in 1 year. I love when you guys recommend something and then you're right, and then you come back and you're like, man, if you did this, you would have had this. And I'm just like, I know. Let's look at this. I don't know if you're talking about the crypto itself, XLM. Stellar, whatever it's called. Or if it's the actual stock. Namaste Technologies. Holy smokes. We'll look at just a few more companies real quick. Thanks for the comments. 15% for Namaste. So, wow, imagine they can get back up to $1. They're making a recovery. The MJ sector is making a recovery. Yes, I remember that. I remember we bought Namaste the same day. That was fun. So, guys, I'm so sorry. It's a crypto, my bad. It's all good. There's nothing wrong with crypto. A lot of people, are making money and make money off crypto. To each their own, whatever you study and master. I can respect you for that. I believe in crypto. I don't want to hold it myself. That's just my own personal choice, but I do believe in the technology that you can profit off of it. More specifically, the asset broker business. That's what I'm more interested in. And that because of not related stocks. Don't let haters get to you. You've been discussing them in recent videos. The silent majority of us are big fans. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. And yeah, I don't got to explain myself. It's pretty simple. Especially when people complain about sponsored content. At the end of the day, I'm fully transparent. I always say that these videos are never financial advice. And that's what my business is. I built this platform for so many years to be able to showcase or simply introduce a new company, and then of course it's your decision whether or not you want to add it to your watch list, whether or not you want to buy it. I'm never telling you guys to buy or sell stocks ever. So it's like, the news or a TV channel that a lot of people watch. McDonald's wants to pay to be on that TV channel. Oh no. That's how business works. But I have been and really tried to be much, much, much more transparent than most. So, anyways, that's it. That is what it is. And you guys can always find at the bottom of every video in the left-hand corner, it says sponsored content. Not to mention, I say at the start of every video that it is sponsored content. So, That's that. And a lot of the companies that have promoted their company turned out to be good companies. So, yeah. Thanks, man. You're the most transparent people on YouTube. Ignore the haters. I know. People will always complain about something. People complain about a free video if it's not good enough. People complain about whatever. So I won't go on and on and on about that. I could go on and on, but I'm good. Red Light Holland says, Red Light Holland. Do you think Wall Street bets will stop soon? I don't know. If they get in trouble, something happens, maybe. Is the next MindMed runner-up? Well, Red Light Holland has had a really good run already. But I do like that, Bruce Linton's behind it. And they've performed really well. I love that you've made an account called Red Light Holland. Dodge is not good long. There's an unlimited supply. Watch it, though. A whale seems to run it. Yeah, that's the thing. Like with those hype stocks. I mean, or cryptos or whatever. When everyone's talking about it, it could go like 2x the next day, but then it could also go down 50%. So I'd choose roulette or some other form of gambling if it was open. It's obviously not yet. Greg Love, hello everyone. Greg, you came just for the end, buddy. Nice to have you here. Oh man, you're so funny. I just don't. It's a great question. I would say Facebook works best for me. I don't really do text anymore. And I get a zillion messages, man. It's nothing personal, I gotta say. I just don't get to all my messages anymore. I've really tried to focus on my business. I ain't been here in a minute. Oh, I remember you, OMG Hyde. So, anyways, guys, it's like everyone was hating on Elon Musk for Tesla before. Now they hate on Dogecoin. This man don't fail. But anyways, guys, it's been 30 minutes. I got one last thing to say. So if you want to request a stock or say something, go to Departures Capital's community tab and you'll find the place for you can comment on a stock or whatever, or I'll start like a discussion. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Also drop a comment below the stream if you got something else you want to say. I will announce a new 1 to 2 new MindMed merch winners in today's video on Departure stocks. It's Timothy Zub, sushi tonight. He remembers me. Let's go. Will you make a video on your dividend portfolio? I can do a video on dividend stocks. I mean, I think that's something we haven't talked about in a while. Yeah, Max, it's nice to see you, man. I apologize for not getting back to the messages. I've just at this point I've gotten a lot of messages and I just can't get back to everyone. That's why I found myself just spending way too much time just replying to a lot of people. Not that you guys aren't important. It's just I need to focus my time on things. Also to have a life, like and instead of being on my phone 24/7. So that's all. Don't take any, no hard feelings. How come every time I try to go, we we get more people in here? Not to say it's a bad thing, but okay, so it's now 4:31. Let's do one last thing. So I'm gonna finish my tea. I've learned to become a good trader and good picks. My problem is I don't hold long enough. Yes, I know, and that, that could be that's definitely the case. Sometimes that's one thing I've learned, which is why I like to hold a lot more so these days. Definitely sold way too early on Afria. Not saying you did, but I did too. Facebook working on smartwatch for next year, says a report from Seeking Alpha. I just liked your video. If you don't start texting, I'm disliking. Sorry, man. Yes, loving dividend stocks. I've got a really interesting theory right now, though. And it's pretty cool because it ties right into my strategy. Now, this is not financial advice. I'll say it one last time. But I have a hunch that the new dividend stars for the next 5 years are going to be major large cap gold producers. If they go that route, not every company is going to go that route, but some of them will spend a lot of their capital on M&A, so like acquiring new projects. But I also feel like at current valuations, these large cap gold miners not only have a lot of upside in terms of share price appreciation, but they have, they're going to have a adequate cash flow as long as gold doesn't absolutely crash to raise their dividend. So that's what I think. Those are my thoughts. And I want to build strictly a dividend stock portfolio. I think I might even make a separate account only for passive income, only for dividends. Start to add to it, bit by bit. I think that'd be really fun, and I'm gonna try and see how much I can, what kind of dividend yield returns I can generate from alternative sectors above and beyond utilities and all that kind of stuff. I sold Afria at $13 and closed at 26 2 days later. Have a great weekend. I know, man. Tell me about it. So, I will do a video on that. I'm also going to relax a bit this weekend because next drop I'm getting in and hold IG long. Yeah. So, anyways, guys, smash the like button on your way out. I will put out a video on departure stocks today about something. Still deciding what. But thank you for tuning in. Brookfield companies will run the world. Yes. Still holding BPY and BIP and BEP. That's Brookfield Infrastructure, Energy, and Renewable Energy Partners. 3 fantastic stocks. Doc has also done well. Oh my gosh, that's another company that we talked about below $1. Anyways, I'm leaving, guys. I'm sorry. Have a great weekend. And eat something good and spend some time relaxing.